We've got the election set to be called any day. More and more candidates in seats are being unveiled. The latest is Labor's candidate for the Sydney seat of Parramatta. It's former Kevin Rudd advisor, Andrew Charlton. Charlton's candidacy has attracted controversy because he lives in a multi-million-dollar mansion in Sydney's eastern suburbs. That's quite a distance from Parramatta's working class and multicultural base, not to mention in distance as well. Labor's outgoing MP Julie Owens holds a seat by a relatively thin 3.5%. The Liberals, though, are yet to declare their candidate for the seat.
This is a tired government that's been in office for almost a decade. They have no plan for anything beyond the next 6 weeks. One-off handouts won't cut it. Labor has a plan for childcare. We have a plan for healthcare, and we'll have more to say about that during the campaign. We have a plan for aged care. We have a plan for new industries. We have a fully costed plan on climate change and energy. We have a plan for jobs and skills. We have a plan to lift wages and living standards. We have a plan for a better future, because Australia is the greatest country on earth, but with a better government, we can have a better future. Happy to take questions.
You described Mr Charlton as having extraordinary capacity to represent the vibrant community of Parramatta, considering Parramatta is one of the most multicultural communities in Sydney, and considering that Mr Charlton was chosen over 3 more diverse candidates. What capacity do you speak of?
Well, Andrew was in fact chosen unanimously by the Labor Party here in Parramatta. He was elected unopposed. I certainly spoke to a range of people here in Parramatta, including Julie Owens, and I do want to join with Andrew in paying tribute to Julie Owens, who's been a fantastic member over a long period of time. So Andrew has been pre-selected unopposed. There were a range of options and people put themselves forward, and that's a good thing that people are prepared to consider being a candidate for the Labor Party. We're a vibrant party, but I am pleased that Andrew received the support unanimously by being elected unopposed as Labor's candidate for Parramatta. I think people who meet Andrew instantly are attracted towards his qualities that he has. That's certainly been my experience over a long period of time. I have been looking for a range of candidates across a range of seats that fulfil the sort of qualities that make up a good government. And we have a diverse range of candidates. Indeed, in the 2 seats of the 4 seats that were chosen this week, where nominations just to conclude all our processes. We have Andrew, we have Cassandra in Hull, someone who's of Sri Lankan background in what has historically been a safe Labor seat. We have Yana for the Senate from Victoria, who's the first Indigenous person selected by the Labor Party to run for a clear position that she will be elected to the Senate. Jana is someone who ran for us last time round in a safe Liberal seat of Kooyong. She showed her credentials. I got to meet her there, and I'm very pleased that that's the case. We have Linda White, who's a former secretary of or Assistant National Secretary of a union, of the Australian Services Union. She has represented particularly poorer paid women in the airline industry, in the services industry, as the Assistant National Secretary of the Australian Services Union, and she'll bring that capacity. And we have Andrew, who has a background in business, establishing his own small business and being a success. We have a diverse range of candidates being put forward at this election, and that's what you need in government. What you need is that range of experiences to drive through the change so that you're in touch with all the views. And I can't think of a better seat than Parramatta, with the CBD here being the 4th largest in Australia and being so important and continuing to grow. Someone with the connections that Andrew has with the business community here in Western Sydney, someone who I think people who come to Australia, of course, come because they aspire to a better future for themselves and their children. This is a community made up of so many people who've established businesses themselves, and I think Andrew will be able to not just relate to all of the people of Parramatta, but be an outstanding representative for them.